Today on Zoom. Okay, this is my lucky thing, I think.
I did it! Hold 2 balls in your right hand and 1 in your left. Throw one of the balls with your right.
Crack goes the bat, and goes the ball.
Mark B challenged us to figure out how many dots there are on a basketball.
Funding for Zoom is provided by the National Science Foundation, America's investment in the future, and
The Corporation for Public Broadcasting. And by
contributions to your PBS station
from viewers like you.
Thanks! Woo-hoo!
I'm Ray.
I'm Caroline.
Hey, I'm Claudio.
I'm Elisa. I'm Jessie.
I'm Kenny. I'm Zoe. We're all plugged into one world now.
So let's talk.
We want to hear from you. Come on, give it a try. And if you like what you see, turn off your TV and do it. Zoom. Come on and Zoom. Come on and Zoom. Come on and Zoom, Zoom on Zoom. Come on and 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 Zoom on Zoom.
Louise M. of St. Charles, Illinois, challenged us to see how many times we can juggle a soccer ball using our head and knees.
This is going to be hard.
I know. Okay, you try it first.
I'm not good at this. I only play soccer a lot.
Me neither. 1, 2. I remember that was 2.
Sorry, Ray.
There you go. 2.
Gosh,
2-2.
Okay, this is my lucky thing, I think.
Okay. I think.
Well, at least I got 5. If you have anything, I send it to Zoom.
www.pbs.org.
Zoom do. Dear Zoom, one of my favorite games is Hacky Sack. One day I lost my favorite one, so I made my own. It works great, and I hope that you can share my idea with everyone, and so they can make their own too. Mandy G. of Lorain, Ohio. Here's one that I made. And if you want to learn how to make your own, here's what you need. 3 balloons. You can pick any color, but I picked purple, red, and blue. Some dried beans. These are split peas. And a plastic bottle. Okay, the first thing you need to do is take a balloon and blow it up and then let all the air out. Okay. Then you take your plastic bottle and a piece of paper and your dried beans. And you take some of the beans and just put them on the piece of paper. Okay. Then you fold the paper in half and pour them into the plastic bottle. Wow. It almost sounds kind of like rain when it's hitting the bottle. Oh, okay. Then you take the balloon you just blew up and stretch it over the top of the bottle. You might want to make sure that the balloon is kind of centered, so the beans will go straight in. Then you just tip the bottle over and let all the beans fall in. Ooh. Almost got them all in. Well, it's easier to squeeze the bottle. Okay. Just pull this off. There you go. Pull the balloon right off the top. Okay. Then, after that, take another balloon, blow that one up, and let all the air out of that one, too. Excuse me. Then you cut the top off of the balloon, like that. And then you want to stretch this balloon over the top of the other one so none of the dried beans will fall out. That. Then you take your third balloon to make sure none of the beans will fall out. Blow that one up and let all the air out of that one too. Then cut off the top of that one. And then stretch it over the other side of the balloon. Just like that one. The last one. There. Kind of have like a multicolored hacky sack. And there. That's my hacky sack. And if you want, you can make 3 and try to juggle. Whew. And if you want to learn how to juggle, these next Zoom guests will show you how to get started.
I like to juggle because it's fun and it makes me feel good. Every time I learn a new trick, I can show my family members. This is a juggling club where people practice all kinds of tricks. You can juggle anything really, but most people juggle balls, clubs, or rings. It helps to watch good jugglers just to see how they move and stay relaxed while they juggle. Everyone can learn how to juggle. It takes concentration and practice. The basic 3-ball juggle is a cascade. First you start with 1 ball. You throw the ball from your right hand diagonally across your body about 1 foot above your left shoulder. Then throw it from your left hand to above your right shoulder. Try that with 1 ball. Then try 2 balls. Throw the first with your right hand to above your left shoulder. You don't even have to catch the ball at first. You could just practice the throw. When the ball reaches its peak, throw the second ball with your left hand diagonally to a foot above your right shoulder. Just get the throws down. Always look up at the balls. Don't look down. Now you're ready to move on to 3 balls. Hold 2 balls in your right hand and 1 in your left. Throw one of the balls with your right. When it reaches its height, throw the ball in your left hand, and when that reaches its height, throw the second ball in your right hand. It's always right, left, or 1, 2, 1, 2 until you get the rhythm. Don't worry about making mistakes. You won't be able to do it right away. Juggling takes practice, and that means dropping lots of balls. Now go out there and juggle.
Hey, Caroline. Yeah? Why is it so hot after a basketball game? I don't know. Because all the fans leave.
B from Salt Lake City, Utah, challenged us to figure out how many dots there are on a basketball without counting every single dot. It took the other Zoomers almost 4 hours to count each dot. That number is in this envelope. We'll look at it once we come up with our best guess. We hope that our way of figuring out the number of dots is faster than counting each dot, and it'll still get us close to the right number. Ready?
Sure.
Let's try to
How
count.
many do you think there are without doing anything first?
I would say since they're that little, 3,000.
3,000? I think on
more.
one there would be like
I know.
about
I
5,000.
think
So on
there's like-
all of them there would be like 40.
I know, it's like 8 to 20,000, something like that.
Something like that. I think there was a lot.
I know.
So
What do you think would be the easiest way to count with using these stuff?
This stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I thought of counting each one in a section.
Yeah.
We could just multiply by the number of sections there are.
Mhm.
But this and this are different. They're different shapes.
So you could do one of these and one of these and then multiply each by 4.
Yep.
So do you guys know what sampling is?
Sort of.
Yeah.
It's like when you take a small amount and then you count the number in there and then you multiply it by the bigger amount. So say if we took a quarter and we counted the amount on a quarter, like if we drew a line around it, and then we counted how many quarter size amounts there are in a segment, and then we multiplied that by the number of segments, and then we multiplied that by the number in the dot.
Okay.
And we'll count the ones that the line touches, too.
Okay.
Okay. That's how big it is.
Count that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61.
Jesus, one. There's that many?
One, that
Then
little
imagine...
1 quarter equals 61 dots.
A lot.
So they want to see how many quarters are in a segment?
Yeah.
Wow, I think there's going to be a lot if 61 is on one of them. So should that just be 31 and then we'll count the rest?
Yeah.
31 times 61, 1,891
891.
plus, and then we have to count the other sections on it.
Okay. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 117, 118, 119. That's 119. That's 119.
So let's color those in so we know which ones we did. So, okay, so let's review everything that we did.
Okay.
There are 61 dots on a quarter, and there are 31 quarters that can fit onto this. 31 equals segment.
Yep.
Okay. Together that equals 1,891. That's how many quarter-sized dots there are. Then the spaces where the quarters didn't fit, there are 479 dots. So if we add those together, 2,370. That's how many are in one segment. If there's 4 segments, if there's 4 segments that look like that, this one, this one, this one, and this one, then we multiply it by 4. So there's 9,480 on half of it.
Half. Whoa.
So these sections, do you think they look about the same? Wait a minute. They're the same.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
They are, because look. Oh, because it goes fat to skinny, and then skinny
To that.
to fat.
The same thing.
So they're the same thing. So we can multiply it by 4 again, or multiply by 2. Oh my, 18,960. That's how many would be without these. So
And now with...
how do we figure out like where the places the dots aren't? You can tell how big the dots are, right?
Yeah.
Maybe if you can see the reflection of the marker, like 1, 2, 72, 3, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. So there's about 77
In the G.
in the G. 970 dots are missing. Ah! It's slanted. Okay. 0 plus 0 minus 0 is 0. 7 minus 0 is 7. And 1, 17,990. That's our guessed amount on how many are on this. So you were really close because you said 20,000. He said 3,000, and I said 40,000. So you were the closest.
So should we open the envelope? Since we have our guess.
Let's open it.
Okay.
We'll open it together.
But I didn't pull it out. There's something in here.
18,342. We were so close. Oh. Because that's almost 18,000. 10 more and it would have been 18,000. So we were only 352 off. That's pretty good.
That was really good.
Yeah. Oh, I am so proud of us.
Do all basketballs have the same number of dots? Try this with your own basketball. Estimate the number and then see how close you come to the actual number. And for more challenges like this one, be sure to check out the Zoom size section of the website at www.pbs.org.
Here's a zinger from Naomi and Joshua D. of Surfside, Florida. Line the ground. Put a tennis ball underneath your chin and your armpits and between your knees. Now try and stand up. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Oh, first your chin.
Attention.
Wait, I'll do the knees first.
Yeah.
Like this. Okay. Chin. And armpits. Oh, no. Oh, wait. My knees already fell out. I got it. Okay. Oh no. Wait. Okay. Oh, I did it. Go, Zoe. The tennis ball's gonna fall. Oh no, I got it. Hey, I got it. Yay, all right.
Basketball. A poem by Daniel L. of Suckersana, New Jersey. When I get the ball, I really come alive. I look for a hole and dribble and drive. If an unwanted opponent gets in my face, a second-hand defender puts him in his place. It's doomsday for the opposing team. They've got the height, but I've got the speed.
Zoom, chat. Zoom, chat. Zoom, chat.
Dear Zoom, what do you do when someone in your class is a bad sport? Valerie I. of Fountain Valley, California.
Well, I just tell them that they're being a bad sport, that they should just, I don't know, they should just stop.
Yeah, because if they know them, then maybe they didn't realize they were being bad, or maybe they could just stop. Because if you don't say anything, then they're just going to go on being a bad sport. And it's never,
You could also be a bad sport if you won. When, like, you beat someone, you're like, you lost. You guys are bad. That's being a bad sport. It's not always when you lose.
Yeah. Has anybody here ever been a bad sport?
maybe, but yes.
Yes. You can still be, you can be competitive, and if you lose, you can be like, oh, man. But, like, you know, when you do that slap the hand things in the line, you can just be like, good game, and not be like,
inside.
yeah,
Like inside I'll be like, oh, I wish I won, but I'm sure I'll do it again. But, oh, I did so good, and I wish I won. But then outside you'll be like, oh, wow, you're great, good job.
I know.
My teacher says you only get in trouble for what you say and not what you think. You know what I mean?
Nice lesson.
That's true.
Well, you know how you said, at the end of the game, say slap hands?
Yeah.
Well, a kid, he like, spit on his hand, and he tried to slap everyone's hand. And I saw him do it, so I didn't, like, touch his hand at all. I thought he was weird. And that's, like, completely being a bad sport.
Sometimes they if they lose, they kind of look for something to blame. You know what I mean? Because they're so mad that they didn't win that they'll like go up to you and say, "Oh, you cheated," or "You did something wrong," or "The score is wrong and we won."
Yeah, they take all their anger out of someone else because they're just like really
They're
mad.
bad sports. After school, we were playing football, and the coach was choosing who would have gotten cut or who would like just
be on the team.
Yeah, I got to be on the team, and my friend, he got cut, and he said, "How did you get picked?" He was my friend, and he was being a bad sport and all that, and so I told him to stop, and he stopped, and we were still friends.
That's good.
Good. A lot of the time, people, when you say like, "Why aren't you being a good sport? Why don't you be a good sport?" They don't listen sometimes because they're still angry.
Yeah, sometimes
It's not good to say it right after the game, because then they're still angry and they're not gonna be like, no. It's good to say it like later.
pull them aside so you don't like embarrass them in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
Why? No, just kidding.
Just pull them aside and say, "Look, you're kind of like getting a little crazy. You should calm down a little. Take a chill pill. Take a chill pill."
There are going to be many more games that I'm sure you'll win because you're a great player. It's just we did good on this one, and I'm sure that you'll do good on another. And don't be a bad sport because you're getting other people in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad sports aren't good.
Zoom Tales.
Crack Goes the Bat, written and illustrated by Whitney T. of Frankenmuth, Michigan. To count 0 and 2, and I'm at bat. Good thing I have my lucky hat. The pitcher's name is Thunderbolt Lou. She looks like she came from the zoo. Every time she strikes me out, looks like this time there is no doubt. I lift my bat beside my head. It's times like these I really dread. Here comes the ball. It's fast and low. I close my eyes and let it go. Crack goes the bat, and goes the ball. It flies way past the outfield wall. It twists the sign. It downs a tree. Cannot believe this was hit by me. The birds, they hide. The planes change course. It looks to be pulled by some magic force. In orbit my ball has finally went. Now to the moon it has been sent. A tap on my shoulder makes me jump. I turn and see an angry ump. "Are you ready?" he asks. "Batter up." A dream, I thought. Could this be true? My final swing, it still was due. The pitch was thrown by Thunderbolt Lou, and I knew exactly what to do. Crack went the bat, and went the ball. It flew way past the outfield wall. The end.
Hey, Zoe,
Yeah?
why did the basketball player bring a suitcase to the game?
I don't know.
In case he traveled.
Betty L. of Engelwood, Colorado, nominated Chance R. for today's ZOOM-a-Cum Laude. Chance volunteers at a conservancy where he is learning how to rehabilitate injured birds. He even wrote a book about it so that other kids can learn about what he does. Awesome work. You'll be receiving your ZOOM-a-Cum Laude certificate in the mail.
Hey, Claudio.
Yeah?
Why is basketball such a messy sport?
I don't know.
Because you dribble on the floor.
Ashley O. of Hollywood, California, emailed us this game called the Dress Basketball Relay. Everybody ready to play?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, Kenny, I've got the basketball. Okay.
Get set to get dressed.
Somebody help me there. You get the pants. Get the pants. All right.
Your mark. Get set. Get dressed. Ready? Give me arms. Give me arms. Help him out there. Come on, Kenny. Help Kenny. Ready? Go. Come on, Kenny. Right. Come on, Kenny. Kenny. Right. Stop. Come on. Go. Come on, Lee. Put it on there. Put it on the line. Go. Don't easy. In the lane. Whoa. Back one. Pants. Go. Come on. Get those pants on. And now, Liam, Talon is already dressed. Wow, get the right on. Go. Pull your pants up. Pull the pants up. Okay, don't be going.
Yeah, go. Hey, Claudio's taking the lead. But Alicia's getting bad. Oh, wait, Claudio, put your hands up. Keep those hands up. Yes, you're right. Claudio, yes. Go. Yes, go. Go, Claudio. And Alicia's Good job, Claudio. Good job. You guys did it. Check it out. Check it out.
We can't do it on our own.
We need you to make it known.
That everything you see right here can only be on Zoom because of every one of you.
Who?
You.
Feed us.
A recipe.
Teach us.
Biology.
How to jump.
Show us a trick or riddle or some poetry. So if you want to see it coming out of your TV, type it up, write it down, and ship it out to Zoom.
Email.
Send it to Zoom.
Or Zinger.
If you call this Zoom. If you got a video, give it up. We'll put it on the show.
Super Zinger ZOOM.
If you will be seeing up on the screen, what's your name and your address, and do what? Take a wild guess.
Email.
Send it off to Zoom.
Or Zinger.
You call this Zoom.
Email.
Send it to Zoom. To who? www.gbs.org.
Email.
You know the who. To Zoom. ZOOM Bob 350. Boston, Mass.
02134.
Send it to Zoom.
All submissions become the property of Zoom and will be eligible for inclusion in all Zoom media. This means that we can share your ideas with
Other Zoomers on TV,
the web, and print materials, and in other Zoom ways.
so send it to Zoom.
All right. Ooh, bouncy. Woo! Okay, my turn. No, it wasn't my fault. Oh, okay. I'm sure the ball's bump. It's a bounce.
Okay.
Okay. One, two. Okay. Let's go get another one.
Funding for Zoom is provided by the National Science Foundation, America's investment in the future,
And
The Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
and by
contributions to your PBS station.
From viewers like you.
Thanks!
A production of WGBH Boston.